guys, welcome back and thank you so much for watching. So today I just thought I'd have a catch up with you all. I never film videos like this and I had a realisation the other day that this is one of my favourite types of videos to watch from other people. I was watching one of Helen Anderson's last night where people just sit down and talk about what's going on, share some thoughts and musings essentially. And so I figured I would do one too because I haven't been vlogging recently or vlogging weekly. I don't feel like I catch up with you guys in the same way, so that is what today's video is going to be. I feel like I'm always wearing this shirt. It's my Under the Stories one, and I am always wearing it because I'm really obsessed with it. Still love it. I'll leave a link for what I'm wearing in the description box, something I always forget to do, but hopefully this time I'll remember. So yeah, just like catch up time. Today is a Wednesday and I'm kind of rushed off my feet and a bit stressed out. I'm going to LA again on Saturday, which I'm so excited about. I'm in LA for 4 days. I'm going up to Palm Springs to go to Coachella, which is insane. I am going with Levi's, and when they asked me I just couldn't believe it because this is a huge career highlight for me to be invited to Coachella and with a brand which is a brand I feature so much and love so much. So I'm incredibly excited, feeling right now very unorganised for it in terms of what I want to shoot when I'm there, what ideas I want to take with me and things like that. But we'll get there, I still have time. But for the most part I'm just insanely excited, and we'll obviously have lots of LA sunshiny content coming your way soon, and we'll hopefully be able to bring you some Coachella content and some festival inspired content that maybe feels a little bit different to what we see a lot of the time. When I say things like that, it's never meant as a criticism either. Like, there's a reason stuff like that's so popular, because it's so flipping good, but I would love to be able to put my own spin on it as well. So we shall see. Yeah, work-wise generally, I have been feeling a tad uninspired and frustrated recently. I think a big part's the weather. I'm looking outside now and it's grey again. Obviously I'm going away, which is going to help massively, but it's not been feeling like spring. I'm desperate to create spring content. I've just been feeling really stagnant with what I'm doing at the moment, and I go through these phases all the time. They're part and parcel of any creative job, so I know I'll come out the other end of it. And generally the ideas that I tend to have come with when I'm least expecting it, rather than when I'm sat trying to have ideas. But I'm so frustrated at the moment that I'm constantly trying to have ideas, which in turn can like block things up even more. So hopefully going away will kickstart some inspiration as well. I also did a huge online shopping order from several websites over the past week. I'm going to have a haul coming soon, but it also made me think about the fact I haven't shopped in that way. I mean, I shopped in an excessive way. You guys will see what I bought, and it's partly because I'm not feeling inspired, but then I don't really actually think the right answer is to throw money at something always. But yeah, I bought a lot of stuff and I really haven't shopped like that in such a long time. So I'm excited to share everything with you, and everything I've got so far that's arrived I absolutely loved. But it really got me thinking, like, what made me suddenly want to literally sit and online shop and browse online, which isn't something I've done in ages, as I keep saying, and isn't something that I've really wanted to promote on my channel that much, because everything on YouTube feels like it's about excess all the time, and it was something I really wanted to move away from, no matter the fact that the hauls and things like that get the most views, which can be incredibly frustrating because there is such an audience for wanting to move away from that excessive consumerism. However, the mass of it is still interested in that. So yeah, I am going to have another haul video coming up soon, and maybe I could do, I want to think of a way to incorporate the stuff that I bought into like long-term videos, maybe filming stuff in LA about how, yes, I did an excessive shop, which is also, before I blogged and stuff, I would shop in that way of suddenly being like shopping spree essentially. So it is a way that a lot of people do shop, but then how can you like give that moment some more longevity in your wardrobe? So that got me thinking about that. Testing basics is kind of on hold at the moment, just because I'm feeling stuck on how to make it feel a bit fresh again, and for what you guys would want to see. And just, again, the weather at the time of year feels really difficult. I'm hoping in the summer I'll be like back at it with some really good items, maybe some more specific ones than usual, maybe revisiting some old ones, we'll see. It's something I'm going to really keep doing, and even though it's not been as regular, the testing basics informed the way that I shop and the way that I talk about clothes in all videos. So even though those videos aren't coming fortnightly like they once did, this still is absolutely the foundation of my channel and the way that I want to talk about fashion, basically. So yeah, those will be coming back soon. I'm not going to stop doing them. I was just taking a bit of a pause with them because I wasn't loving them as much as I once did, and you guys can always tell when I'm not loving something as much as I once did too, so there's no point trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes here. Some life stuff, I guess. I'm still absolutely loving living on my own, really thoroughly enjoying it, thoroughly enjoying being single, doing my own thing, and yeah, just everything is about doing my own thing and about selfishness, essentially. Travelling when I want, going out when I want, staying in if I fancy it, leaving things in a mess if I fancy it, things like that I'm still thoroughly enjoying. I'm still absolutely loving my flat. I love being here. I always feel safe here, I'm really happy here. I lived in here for a year in August, and I think I'm definitely going to stay on here for another year after that, because initially I thought maybe I'd only live here for a year, but the thought of moving again and the fact that I'd have to start thinking about looking for somewhere in the next month or two is so insanely overwhelming. That move from Manchester to here was just so stressful, probably one of the most stressful periods of my life, and I'm so not ready to revisit moving stress again. So I'm gonna do another year here. A year goes so quickly. I'm sure 6 months into the second year I'll start to get really itchy feet about wanting to move somewhere again, but then that gives me enough time to sort and feel like I'm really ready to take on a move rather than rushing it a little bit. Yeah, I actually went back to Manchester the other day over the weekend for the first time since I've moved away, which was really nice, just to see some family. But it was so nice to be back there. It was grey and windy and cold and wet as always, but I do really miss that city, and I really want to go back and create some content there over the summer. I shot a few things in the Northern Quarter with Mum, and it was just so nice. Like, I really still love that city and still love the north, and would like to still create content out of there and not let things become too London centric, because I built so much of my blog and YouTube in Manchester, so it feels right to revisit that from time to time and create from there again a little bit too. So yeah, it was kind of weird to be back because I hadn't been back in so long, but was also really nice. And it's growing and changing so much, that city. Like, even the Northern Quarter, there was so many new things open since I'd left, so it's kind of an exciting place to live now, I imagine. It was an exciting place when I was living there, but yeah, it always has that nice buzz and atmosphere. It's such a cool city. What else should I share with you guys? Work-wise and like content-wise, I mentioned testing basics. I just want to keep creating content that's different and interesting. I know you guys really loved the video that I did in Athens and the one that I did in Miami, that sort of style of lookbook where it's a bit vloggy but shorter. I want to keep doing stuff like that, and I've been working really hard on my blog, as always. If you don't read it or don't follow, please do, because it's my favourite thing to blog. Absolutely love it, and love working with images more than video. And I'm trying to like get better at things on Photoshop. I'm trying to get better at my video editing as well, and learn more things on Final Cut Pro, and just find the time to put back into like learning new skills rather than just treading water with what I'm doing. But as always, time is the issue here, because you just constantly feel like you don't have enough of it to do, and that's when you end up treading water, because I do everything as quickly and as efficiently as possible rather than sitting back and being like, okay, well, how can I be better at this? Or yeah, but I'm like managing to do it here and there, so hopefully slowly things will start to improve. And if I can claw back some time by I'm thinking of basically expanding my team from a one-man band to maybe having someone come and help me from time to time, and just to help on some admin bits, and someone that I can just bounce ideas off, so I'm not always sat working on my own and things. So hopefully that would free up some time for more creative headspace as well, which would be absolutely amazing and something I very much hope for. And yeah, I guess I'll just end by generally saying that I feel like I'm in a good, happy place at the moment. December and most of January did not feel like that at all. Obviously it kind of led up to the decision of me not vlogging as much, and I've been doing the odd vlog here and there and enjoying it very much, but I still don't want to go back to doing weekly vlogs just yet. But I feel like I'm in a much better headspace, which is really good. Despite this real bad inspiration rut, I still feel just like a little bit lighter, I guess would be the best way to describe it, than I was over Christmas and into the new year. And it's such a cliche, but I swear to God so much of that is weather. like feeling like you're coming into the summer finally, even though it doesn't feel like it, but in theory we are coming into the summer soon-ish, seems to just lift, and like the days are longer and you wake up and it's light. And obviously this is something that the whole flipping country goes through, but it seems to make such a difference. So I'm feeling in a really good place, really excited about all the work stuff coming up, so incredibly excited and so incredibly grateful about Coachella. Even excited for these new clothes to arrive, really small things like that, which, as I said, I really want to like take that thought and use it to inform my content in terms of how I'm shopping and why shopping habits change and things like that. It really got me thinking. This massive shopping spree that I did really got me thinking, just because I haven't shopped in that way in so long. So yeah, this has been such a ramble of a video, but I really hope you've enjoyed it. There's been no big news to show here. Maybe I'll put a really clickbait title. I'm just kidding, I never do that. But yeah, I just thought I'd sit and catch up with you guys a little bit and chat, and let me know if you enjoy these really informal videos, even though I've not really told you anything of interest. It has just been a ramble, but an enjoyable one all the same, I hope. So yes, maybe I'll be back to ramble on a monthly basis. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching.